Alright everybody, welcome to the video. So today we're going to discuss 10 things that random players do in your lobby that annoy the hell out of you, or things that you may be guilty of as well. I had this video idea yesterday when I was doing a round of bounties. I had set my lobby to open. I had done 4 bounties in the first world, and it moved on to the second world, so when players joined in, they could all end up just doing 1 bounty and getting the benefit of the caches. So as I'm halfway through Chaldeum, random little Billy joins in, goes and finishes us Act 1, claims the Rift cache, and then leaves. The reason that's annoying is because when other players join in and see that they cannot get the full bounties, they don't want to stay and play anymore, so then you're stuck doing a full level of bounties by yourself, which can be really annoying. So I went to Reddit and posted the question, what's the most annoying things that people do in random lobbies? So we're not really going to go through them in any particular order, but I will save the most upvoted comment for the last, and it's actually a combination. So the first thing that annoys players is opening the vault during rift lobbies. We all have to play rifts to get our greater rift keys. A lot of us like to just power through them, bang bang bang, one after another. In between time, you know, melt down, salvage down the stuff you don't need, and maybe do a couple of gemming real quick, or go spend your blood shards. But there is that 30-second window to do that, but a lot of players will want to get back into rifts and fire it up again. So if you're wasting that time opening the vault lobby, it kind of takes away from what the players are trying to achieve. So open your vault keys in bounty lobbies, guys. It's just, you know, it's a little momentum for the group after everybody's done a full set of bounties. Instead of just bouncing out of the lobby, maybe go run a bovine and a puzzle ring there, so that you're not detracting from the players that want to progress and get their rift keys so they can run some greater rifts later that day. The next one that came up also has to do with bounties, and I actually saw 3 different variations of the same comment, so we're just going to say it once. And that was opening rainbow goblins or vault goblins during bounties without sharing with your teammates. There's a lot of loot and a lot of XP that can be had by these, so to just do them while somebody's traipsing through West March for 45 minutes trying to find the Brazil's chamber, it's not really fair to everybody playing the lobby. So just, even if you don't have a mic, just pop a little DM, be courteous and let everybody know that you found a rainbow lobby, or a goblin farm too, for that matter, because, you know, it just takes 2 seconds and it makes everybody else feel good. I feel like we're all contributing equally. This one was actually upvoted quite a bit, and this was asking for a 1 through 70 power up within 2 days of the season starting. I don't mind doing this for friends, but I will admit that it's really annoying when you've just hit 70 and you're trying to do your season's conquest to get your 3 set pieces, and some random comes in and is like, well, I'm only level like 40, can you just run me through the next X amount of levels? And with the fact that they can join up to Torment 6 at that point, it means that they can join your lobby while you're trying to actually achieve things. Take the couple hours, guys. I understand if you get a shitty drop, shitty rolls from your first couple of things, it can take a little bit of time, but it's day 1 or 2 in the season. There's lots of time to make up that couple of hours with drifting and stuff like that. So I did touch on this when we opened as to why I made this video, but the early cache claim, that one came up quite a lot, and that was, like I said, people coming into lobbies where you can see that somebody's intentionally left 1 challenge for everybody to do in each world, so we can all participate in the cache bonus at the end, and you'll get little Billy come in, do 1, leave, meaning that the next people that join cannot get that full claim. Just, it's an irritant, because it makes it usually mean that 1 player has to do all 5 worlds by himself, which is time consuming and a little bit annoying. Who wants to join into a bounty game where you're not going to get the full bounties? Hanging out while AFK. And this was brought up in a couple of different ways, so if you're gonna be AFK, guys, just let people in your lobby know, or just leave the game, go back to the lobby for a little bit. You're not really gaining much. You gain a little bit of XP by sitting there in the lobby, but you're not really gaining much, and it's just annoying when everybody goes to hit that boss to do the bounty, and we all have to sit there and wait for what 40 seconds before the game automatically denies your entry. So just be mindful of other people playing. Like, we want to spend that time killing the bosses or moving on to different things instead of sitting there waiting for somebody that's AFK has gone to the grocery store and just left themselves in a lobby with people they don't know. The next one on the list. Complaining when someone closes a rift. Chances are, if you're in a strictly rifting lobby for the day, people are just trying to farm keys. I don't go to regular lobbies for looting. I don't go to regular rift lobbies for looting. I don't go to regular rift lobbies for Paragon levels because it's just not an efficient way to spend your time. So if you're this guy that once we've beaten the rift boss and somebody goes back to town and closes the rift, so be it. Let it be. I don't care if you can see a power shrine and a group of elite mobs. We're there to get keys and move on with the game. And next one, setting the game to the wrong game mode. This is a minor annoyance, but if you're doing rifts, mark your game as rifts. If you're doing bounties, mark your game as bounties. If you're running greater rifts or key wardens, mark your game appropriately. That way the players know what to expect when they come and join your lobby. Conversely, if you come in and someone's doing a rift, don't go do bounties in the middle of a rift. Don't go open the vault. Go join in with the team. Makes things go quicker, efficiently. People can farm the keys, go on about what they want to achieve with the game. Excuse the cough. The last two are both to do with shrines and power pylons. A lot of builds right now use nemesis braces when running through speedruns. Don't go rush to shrines unless you have a nemesis bracer on. There's absolutely no gain to the game to rushing to a power shrine while your buddy's fighting two grey dudes that aren't really going to do anything just so you can pop the shrine. The nemesis bracers pop a set of elites which can help speed up your process and get your keystones faster for the game. By rushing through that when you don't have nemesis bracers on, it just slows down the whole game for everybody, especially when they're trying to achieve a goal. The last thing I want to address is rushing ahead in greater rifts and activating the power pylons by yourself. So if you're one of the guys with the super mobility that's rushing ahead to scout mobs and scout pylons, fine, I have no issue with that. However, if you jump into the second level of a greater rift while your teammates are still clearing up the mobs on the first level, and let's say there's a shield pylon there, you activate that while your teammates are still in the first level, they don't get that benefit, they don't get that shield pylon. So now you've popped it by yourself and nobody else is getting that benefit while they're doing the fighting. Just be mindful, guys. Usually try and let the last person through the mob open activate the shrine or pylon. But anyway, that's been the video for today. Thanks for hanging out. If you're doing like these top 10 lists of things in Diablo, I'm going to try and do a little bit more often. I did go to Reddit and get these ideas, so not all of these were from my own brain. A couple of them, the Nemesis Braces one really was the one that drives